What's going on, everybody? It's the Riverbug here, and I gotta redo my intro. I messed my intro up this morning when I was out. My camera wasn't adjusted right and it cut my head off the video, so we don't want that. But today I went out just after some panfish again, see what's going on as we got into the warmer months. It just turned June, so it's a little bit warmer. It's going into summer. Spring's pretty much over at this point, and so I just wanted to go out and see what we could get into, if anything at all. And I did catch a few nice ones. Caught my biggest bluegill this year. It was about 9 1/4 inch, and you'll see that here on the video. But stick around, see what happens. It's really cool doing some pan fishing and out on the kayak. And let me know what you guys think about it. So here, without further ado, here. Alright, so I'm pulling up here on this wall. Got some wood and things. This is something I fished previously on one of my pan fishing videos. There's a blue herring up here stalking the area out too. So if I know anything about fishing, like, here he goes. That's awesome. We're gonna creep our way up here, see if we can get a couple bites off up here. I ain't fished here for a little bit, so we'll see what happens. I'll slow my kayak down a lot here. Coming in hot, too hot. I just got bit, actually. Well, there was something. I don't know what he was. I lost him. I think that's a little crappie, guys. I think that's a little crappie. Whatever we can catch is what I'll take today, because I have no plans. And this could also be bluegill up here. There, my line's all messed up. I'm gonna have to something just took my cork under while I was trying to fix my line. Gotta tighten up just a little bit. I'm not sure. It's a big bluegill. I like to fight these fish. Look at that fish, he's just fighting. Wow. Guys, look at that. I mean, tell you guys what. Look at that bluegill, dude. What a monster. That is beautiful. That's one of the biggest ones I've caught out of here. Show you guys, look at that. Bigger than my hand. What a beautiful fish. And that's why I love doing this, guys. What an awesome, awesome fish to come out here and catch. Let's go ahead and let him go. He's going to be a primary breeder fish, that's the kind of fish you want to let go, guys. And when I talked about previously in one of my videos about selective harvesting, that right there is a prime example for where I'm at. Now, some people down south, that's the average, but that fish right there ain't the average for here where I'm fishing at. That's a monster. And we want him to reproduce and make some more just like him. What an awesome fish. Let's see if we can get some more. I was fixing my line when that fish bit. Let's see if we can get some more. Again, I would probably do a lot better if I had wax worms too, because bluegill are going into post spawn. They've already spawned, so they're not going to be as aggressive as normal. But that guy right there, he wanted it. I'm not up there far enough, but he's still gonna bite. What are these up here? Look at that. That's why I'm having a hard time cooking them. That's gonna be the smallest crappie I've ever caught. That's funny. But if we can catch them like that bluegill we just hooked a minute ago, now that would be nice. And they're mixed right in there with them, so. Let's go over there. There he is. Oh. Bluegill, that's what I'm talking about. They fight like no other fish, guys. I'm telling you. Them fish fight like no other fish. I'm just out having some fun today. He ain't nowhere near as big as that last one. Still an awesome, awesome fish. Let's let him go. Let's try and catch a few more of them, guys. Yeah, that is super fun right there. Look, there he is too. As soon as I cast it back up there, that's a little bit of a better crappie. He ain't no biggin', but he ain't a giant. He's about 8 inches. Still fun. On this rod I'm using, it's fun. I'm using a ACC Crappie Stix, or 6-foot 6.6 version. Perfect setup for the kayak. That was a second cast. I mean, I caught that bluegill. That crappie ate it immediately as soon as something else is pecking at me right now. I'm suspecting it's some little crappie. You guys never want to pass up a wall that looks like this if you're pan fishing of any kind. Yeah, it is June too, so this stuff might be a little bit different here. Let's adjust this a little bit. Let's set it about there. I'm in a little bit of shallower water right here. Sometimes just changing your depth around could be the key to getting bit or not. That can't be a crappie there. That's it right there. Bluegill. Say, I know crappie and bluegill. Them bluegill fight different. That's exactly what we want right here. Get him off of there. Look at there, guys. These fish are gorgeous. Yeah, he ain't as big as that first one we caught. But you guys want to have a good time, this is exactly the kind of fishing you guys had to check out. It is super fun. Super fun. You use this little bitty jigs and just fish along the banks, structures, anything you can see. Fish along that, and it is just amazing. And there ain't no harder pulling fish than a big bluegill. I'm telling you guys that right now. And you see a lot of the older guys doing bluegill fishing. They're also one of the best fish to eat too. Look, there he is. That's a nice bluegill, y'all. Look, see there? He's the smallest one of the day, but he wanted that, guys. He annihilated it. He didn't even give that jig a chance. And that's exactly the kind of bite we want to get. Next weekend I fish a bluegill tournament with my son, my youngest son. No, I was getting ready to give him all I got. He's come back. So you don't get it? Man, let me tell you something. Them bluegill, pound for pound, is the hardest fighting fish there is, guys. Let me adjust my kayak. I'm getting a little bit further away than I want to be. If they're up here in this little area, we don't want to get too far from them. Don't want to get too close to them. Again, I'm just using 2-pound test line. So you got to be kind of easy. You can't just horse them in totally. You catch one like that first one, where he's about a 10-inch, 9-inch or so bluegill or more. You'll have your hands in a mess real quick, and he'll be breaking your line. Wow, there's a deer in the lake, guys. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can without getting it to run off. I don't know if the camera will pick that up because it's far away. Look. There she goes. Wow. That is super cool. How awesome is that? And she's still up there looking at me. She's right there. I don't know if you guys can see her or not. Look at that. That's one of the coolest things. That's why I always say, guys, if the water's wet, it's a good time to go fishing. There's multiple reasons I say that, and that's one of them. How cool is that? She was all the way out here standing in this lake, right up there where the lily pads are. It's only like a foot deep. She was just standing there. How awesome is that? Wow. Well, here's that. Let's back up. As soon as I hit the water, y'all. Again, just that little hair jig from A Kountry Jigs. Look at there, what a nice bluegill that is. He's gorgeous. Beautiful little fish. Let's see if we can get some more of them. Catch a big one like that, you gotta stop and slow down again. Again, these fish are in post spawn. They're no longer, it's June, and the full moon was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and how they'll normally fire up with a full moon, but it's been a couple of weeks, so man. Tighten up on this one. This is a nice fish. That's a nice fish, y'all. Look at there, another real big bluegill for my area. You get them ones about big as your hand, that's the kind you want to eat. Yes, sir. Let's kind of get ourselves fixed here. And they are a little bit scattered more than normal, but we're having a good time. Got several nice bluegill. Now, guys, like I said before in this video, if you guys just want to go out and have fun, what you should do, if you're not going to buy a jig from my friend over at Billy Baits, which I recommend, and really, these are some of the best jigs for this, just get yourself 1/64 ounce jig heads. You want to get the smallest jig heads you can get. Seriously, the smallest ones you can get. And just put on wax worms or anything. And wax worms should be what I have right now. I should be tipping these jigs with the wax worm, but I don't have any at the moment, so I just gotta make do with what I got. But I'm telling you, these jigs, though, nonetheless, will tear them up even with nothing. So they can't stand that color. I don't know what it is about it. They just cannot stand it, guys. But I try to give you guys the best advice that I know, and this is what I've done to catch. I filled my freezer full of bluegill. I'm just out fun fishing right now, but this is exactly how you do it right here, guys. I'm jigging this tiny jig across there, down through the banks, fishing the walls, the lake, any kind of wood structure. points, anything at all that you guys can think to see. The wind's picking up on me. There he is. He was there though. As soon as it hits the water, they're all up there on that bank. Wind's starting to pick up on me, so it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. I knew that wasn't a bluegill as soon as it, there he goes, self-release. He hit it like a bluegill, but them little bitty crappie that size ain't got no fight in them. There he is. That's a little, look at there, little bitty crappie. He's still trying to spawn. And this is the first week of June, y'all. I don't know what he's doing up there. Look at there. That crappie is still spawning up there. That's unbelievable. That ain't a crappie there. That's exactly what we want. No? Yeah. There it is right there. Nice. Bluegill. Fun, y'all. That wind's gonna go ahead and push us. I don't think I'm gonna fight it any longer than I got to. I think I'm just gonna go right on down through here with the flow of it. I know they're up there on that point, but well, guys, I also did the same thing on my outro, so I gotta redo my outro. I'm currently out here though. I'm making catfish kebabs with my last video. I caught some catfish, so currently I'm smoking some kebabs here on my little grill out back, just my little portable grill. So that'll be good. I'll show you guys a little glimpse of that at the end of this, but got on to some pretty good fish today. A lot of what ifs today too. Did a lot of moving around. Didn't really catch a lot of things on one spot, but we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, everything will be linked in the description. And as always, I appreciate any and all support. And I am sorry about this terrible outro, but I had to re-record it. It ain't. My other camera was acting up on me, and so yeah, that's fun. Always fun. But like I always say, guys, if the water's wet, it's a good time to go fishing. And real quick, I want to elaborate real quick on something. So it's June, and right now all the panfish are in post spawn or going to post spawn. So they're not up, they're on the bank still, sorta on the bank. They're not moving in to brush piles yet, in my opinion. But what I would say is fish shallow, cover, shallow wood, docks, and heavy rock structure along the bank, because these fish, the first thing they do when they go out of spawn is they go straight for the nearest structure they can, and as it gets hotter they'll go deeper, and that's when you'll see them fish in 15 to 20 feet of water on brush tops and things. So right now you can still enjoy a lot of bank fishing. You can still enjoy a lot of bank fishing. So don't be shy of going out in this hotter time of the year, going into June. You'd be surprised to know that you'll still catch a lot of crappie, and a lot of male bluegill will still be up there on them banks. So, and I mean, I proved that here at this video. And again, I want to give a big thank you to my friend over at A Kountry Jigs for all the great jigs and things that's catching all these fish for me. And man, it's just a phenomenal day. Even when the fishing ain't 100% the way I want it to be, it's still a great time to get out. We had a beautiful day today, clear skies and everything. So just gorgeous out, and you can't miss out on a gorgeous day. So you know, I seen some deer out in the lake, and I hopefully got that on camera. But it's just a gorgeous day. But without further ado, I appreciate any support, guys. I really do. And I'm trying to just share my hobby with everybody else that wants to be involved in it. You know, I love fishing, and there's not a lot of honesty in the fishing community, sad to say, and I'm not trying to hide anything here, guys. So again, I appreciate any and all support. If you want to see kayak fishing, river wading, boating, whatever it is, I'm going to be doing it here on this channel, right here, wherever. So go down there, click subscribe, the like button, whatever you want to do. If you don't want to do any of it, that's fine too. But thanks for any and all support. Like I always say, if the water's wet, it's a good time to go fishing. See you guys on the next one.